Today, we're going to talk about 3 essential planning routines for productive days. And if you don't know me, I am Laura Shaw with Practical Productivity. So I help you create real life productivity systems for managing home and family life. All right, so let's dive into those routines we're going to discuss today. Routine number one is a monthly planning routine. Now, at the start of every month, I like to do a monthly reset, which I will link below to the video that goes a little more in depth to this process. But just for an overview, I review the different areas of my life. I, maybe work on something like meal planning. I like to look at our budget and take a blank calendar for the month ahead and write out all the different appointments or events that we may have going on, and to just get a nice big overview of the month. I also look at my goals for the month. Every 3 months, I do a big goal setting because I like 90-day or quarterly goals. Otherwise, I just review kind of the monthly milestones that I had set up beforehand and to see if I'm on track or need to make any adjustments. Then I can write out my tasks lists from there. I also like to take a minute to kind of reflect on the previous month. Sometimes I do this weekly as well, but it really helps to kind of evaluate just how things are going, what changes you may need to make, and also celebrate the wins and what is going well. And practicing some gratitude and writing down any special memories or moments. I just feel like that is really a special way to also celebrate the beginning of a new month. All right, so planning routine number two is your weekly plan. Now, in some ways, this is similar to the monthly planning, but not quite as in depth. So, I still like to review and reflect if I have a few minutes to do that. I also take that monthly overview of appointments and events and then plug it in to my weekly planning. Now, you can use a planner, you could even just use the Notes app on the phone. A lot of times, I will just open up a new note at the beginning of the week. I use Google Keep and I'll just title it a week of whatever date and then list down appointments and then leave a space and then categorize task lists. I usually separate them out between home and business tasks. And then I'll usually have a meal plan to refer to at the bottom. But this gives me a nice overview of my week and it's easy to reference on the go. But so yes, continuing the actual planning process, I do make those lists. From my tasks come from just everyday tasks that I need to do throughout the week, calls I may need to make, anything like that. But I also refer to my goals and what I need to pull in from there to get done as well. All right, so the third and final routine is, you may have guessed, a daily planning routine. Now, from the monthly down to daily routine, I have designed it so like the month takes the most time than the weekly, and then my daily one is super quick, sometimes the same as my weekly. I just use a note in a notes app, or I'll write it down on a piece of paper. I have a notebook that I'm just using as my planner in this season. I'll just start a new page for a new day or maybe the weekend as a whole. So for that plan, I write down the tasks for that particular day off of my weekly task list. And I write down the meals for the day so that I am not lost come mealtime. And then I also try to do a quick loose time block of my day. I'll write out just hour by hour and kind of plug in meal times, appointments, and then some focused task time, like maybe, this hour I'll put my, to do my cleaning task then. Or in the afternoon during rest or nap time, that's usually I plug in some work time while my kids are having their quiet time. So those are just a couple examples. There's all sorts of ways to customize it, and mine is not super strict. I leave lots of margin time, but I just add to my day a little bit of structure through those time blocks. All right, so that covers my 3 essential planning routines for more productivity. I do a monthly planning routine, a weekly planning routine, and a quick daily planning routine. All right, let me know if you have these routines in place, and don't forget to grab my free planning bundle to help you implement these on your own. All right, I will see you next time. Bye for now.